This is the Apartheid Museum in the south of Johannesburg. A warm welcome to you from the Art Bulletin. The 6th Talent Campus Durban, which takes place during the annual Durban International Film Festival, is calling on innovative voices in the film industry to apply for space to participate in the 5-day-long gathering. They're looking for 40 African filmmakers before the 1st of April.
Well, Talent Campus is a developmental program for emerging filmmakers all over Africa. We bring these 40 filmmakers to the Durban International Film Festival. It's a program of masterclasses and networking opportunities, pitching, as well as speed meeting with other professionals who can actually help them to take their career to the next level. It's a range of filmmakers who are eligible, from filmmakers just starting out their careers, people in the middle of their careers, people who've made their first feature film. We're looking for professionals who can actually contribute to rich discussions about film, the industry, as well as the production process and distribution.
It's an act of reflection and of re-looking at aspects of a career's work to date. That's Terry Kurgan's review exhibition titled Public Art, Private Lives. It opened on Thursday at Gallery AOP.
There are several themes that I'm exploring in this exhibition. One of them is intimacy. Another one of them, and it's a theme that has gone through my body of work, whether the work is photographic, drawing, printmaking. The exhibition is comprised of works that I've made over the years in many different media, but my artistic interest is in photography and what photographs mean. And so I explore photographs in many different ways. I take photographs, I use found photographs, I make drawings based on photographs, and I'm always trying to get through that two-dimensional surface.
Students who have a keen interest in the construction and building environment had an opportunity to interact with industry heavyweights at the Youth in Construction Expo. The 5-day-long event took place at the Saibono Education Center in Newtown this past week.
This expo is targeting groups of learners either in grade 9, where they still need to do their subject choices, or in grade 11 and 12, where they need to start deciding on a career. And we're trying to show them the different careers that are available, because very few teachers in school situations can give learners detailed information. And here they have a chance to talk to people who are in those careers and ask the questions that they want to ask and get information on where they can study these courses.
The Constitutional Court of South Africa tells many wonderful and colorful stories about this country through its architecture and artworks. The Accused is the latest collection on display. It's about a man who was tried in a language he didn't understand.
The Accused is an artwork by Anton van Vaux, who's quite a well-known sculptor. It tells the story of a man in the early 1900s who was accused of a crime, and he didn't understand the language that he was being tried in. And so he was eventually convicted and hung for the crime, and he didn't have any idea of what was going on. And it really, I think it speaks to so many of the injustices of the past, and it really speaks to the direction of the future.
The SILT Foundation is calling on all writers of contemporary African literature to apply for their 2-month-long African Writers Residency. One residency is awarded annually to writers who've published plays, prose, poetry, and novels.
The African Writers Residency is offered to writers of contemporary African literature who are related to or engaging with contemporary themes and concerns of Africa and of the African diaspora. The contemporary African writer who wins the Residency Award is expected to work on or complete the writing project proposed in their application. It can be a current or proposed literary project, a synopsis of the novel, short story, or poetry. The deadline for application submission is 4 p.m. on Friday, the 1st of March.
5 visual artists have collaborated in the mother city to host an exhibition at the Framery Art Gallery. The exhibition, which kicks off on the 3rd of March, is simply titled 5 Artists.
From the 3rd of March, an exhibition titled 5 Artists will be on display at the Framery Art Gallery at Cape Town Sea Point. This exhibition of paintings and drawings of different mediums is a collaboration by 5 artists, namely Marcelino, Miranda, Ronald, Kanya, and Boyce, and it ends month-end of March.
Rainforest and the Circle of Life is a traveling trilogy of paintings, installations, films and performances by Indian artist Manav Gupta. The exhibition opened on Thursday in Pretoria and will be on until the 10th of March.
See, my work is essentially how I respond to the environment consciousness, which is born out of how I respond to nature. My work is continuously evolving into more and more dimensions of installations, sculptures, performance, as well as, of course, paintings. The essence and the philosophy behind most of what I translate is what I truly believe in terms of environment consciousness. And I feel that man is but a speck in the universe.
This week, Duma auctioned paintings, including those of late songstress Miriam Makeba and those of living legend and former President Nelson Mandela in his youth.
The significance is in the fact that it's a work by Dumas, because Marlene Dumas is probably one of the most successful living artists, and as opposed to the ones that are becoming more popular now. But I think that's because it's a young Madiba. I think that adds to the value and the significance. It's not often that you find portraits of young Madiba being painted.
And that's how we come to the end of today's Art Bulletin. You can check out the Apartheid Museum on www.apartheidmuseum.org. Our email address is morninglive@sabc.co.za. You can share your links and your artworks on our Facebook page. The address is The Art Bulletin, and in brackets, Morning Live. Our Twitter handle is simply @The Art Bulletin. Until next weekend, it's a goodbye from us.